It is always difficult. You know, even when we were starting as junior players and all, sometimes you just train hoping for a better future and better things ahead. So training, knowing there might or there might not be Commonwealth, I think those are chances I'm willing to train and take the chances and hope for the best. Yes.
Well, they were affected briefly last year, but into this year, I'm glad to say everything resumed back to normal. Yeah, it has made a difference because our training sessions are more organized than before, than when someone is training on their own, so now we have better organization when it comes to training. Well, we're looking out for Uganda as an Olympic qualifier and also to start us off when it comes to qualifying for the Commonwealth Games that are coming up next year. So hopefully we get to the semi-finals or at least the medal brackets so that we start off our qualifications.
This particular tournament, tumekuwa tukitrainia since 2019. So the whole of 2019 we were training. We went there early February 2020 and we performed very well. So we managed 2 medals in 2 different categories, one in men doubles and the other one in the mixed doubles. So both we finished as a third position, so we came back with bronze. And we are really hoping, because since then we've been training despite the unprecedented corona. Katilikuja, it disrupted things and all that. What we did during that period was fitness, a lot of it. So we've been training, we are hoping even better results this time round.
Well, badminton is always about traveling for as many tournaments as you can. So I take every opportunity I get, Uganda included. And I'm glad to say that it's a first this year, then hopefully South Africa next. You need to travel for as many tournaments as possible because players out there travel even every other week or at least every other 2 weeks. So if you sit back at home or at least go for tournaments every 3 months, everyone else has progressed. So for you to actually make it out there, you need to be out there as much as you can. Yes, it does. Uganda International earns points as an Olympic qualifier and as I've said, as a Commonwealth qualifier. South Africa as well. It's an Olympic qualifier. It also has a team event, which is great for us as a team, and it also serves as a qualifier for Commonwealth Games.
Actually, our major target is not just winning. We are eyeing on qualifying for the Commonwealth Games for the first time as a team of around 10 players. So it is a big thing going to Uganda and coming back with the victory because we know itatusaidia mahali uko mbele for the Commonwealth qualification. Yes.
The funding has really helped. I'm able to pay for my membership, for example, here fully and not have to worry about it. I'm able to pay for the gym, an instructor, so it's really changed a lot when it comes to my training and travel as well.
Of course, in the international events, they use mats. Kuna mali utaenda upate hard courts, so they're always using mats. So this is the first time they gave us these mats, and they've been of great help to us because one major thing that we're looking at is they help us not avoid injuries and all. Yeah.
Our training venues are not cheap. And there also happen not to be very many in the country. And especially now if you look at Simba Union, it has mats, which internationally is a set standard for a court, at least as a minimum. So that is something that needs to be looked at. Also when it comes to feather shuttles. Normally for local tournaments, we're able to use plastic shuttles, but when it comes to international tournaments, we need feather shuttles, which are a bit pricey. So with the help when it comes to that, we'd really also still go very far.
Number one, badminton is a very expensive sport. One racket, professional racket, I know we have rackets in supermarkets that cost around 1,000, 2,000, but a professional racket will cost between 20,000 and 30,000. That one racket will serve you between 2, 3 or 4 months. You come to the shuttlecocks. The shuttlecocks we use, those are the balls in badminton. One tin that have 12 shuttles will cost between 2,500 and 3,000. What that one tube is only enough for 2 people, or a session of around 1 hour. So in one full session of around 3 hours, you need around 3 tubes for 2 players. Now what we're having here is a team of around 16 players. So you can calculate 2,500 multiply times 3 hours. The cost is really high. The cost is really high for the health. Those are some of the challenges we face. Again, Badminton Kenya has no training venue or arena. So sometimes when we come here, like when I'm doing my personal training, I have to incur charges that the club will always ask for something for you to train here. Then again, transport and all. So it has always been a challenge to train and be ready for these tournaments. And, yeah, is to continue supporting the team, because like I have said, this is a very expensive game. So it is really difficult for me to provide for anything on my own. To do it on my own is really difficult. So, and then I want to take this chance to thank them for coming. I think this is the first time that NOC is sponsoring us to a tournament in Uganda. So a big thank you, and I want to request them also for the coming tournament, because the more tournaments we attend, that will enhance our chances for qualifying for the Commonwealth Games. So I'll urge them to also help us attend other many more tournaments so that our chances are a bit high qualifying for the Commonwealth.